Hi, how you doing? Okay, this is one of the most common dinners in the white robe diet. 3 times a week. Asparagus cheddar omelet with Kodiak pancakes. So it's cooking in olive oil, cold first pressed organic. And then here we've got some cage-free brown, 3 eggs with some salt and pepper in it. Blend with a fork. Kodiak pancakes. I like the buttermilk kind. Just add water. Boom, boom, boom. Extra sharp cheddar. 100% maple syrup. Some green tea. So what you do is, if you're having this, you know you're going to have it 3 times a day, you buy one of those bundles they sell of the asparagus, and you take 1/3 of it out. So that's a lot. Like, how are you going to fit all that in the omelet? It's because in the diet you're supposed to get 2 or 3 cups of cooked vegetables with your dinner. So that's probably not even 2 cups. That's probably 1.5 cups. So it's a lot for an omelet, but it's only okay for the diet. So that's cooked enough. I'm going to scoop those off and I'm going to put them on the plate. Okay, so they're cooked and set aside, still with a little bit of crunch. They're al dente. Okay, now I'm going to get this yarting. the sartell is hot. I'm going to put a bunch of olive oil. So I think the trick to these pancakes is to not be afraid of the olive oil. Put a bunch of that shit on there. Okay, now I'm gonna pour that out like that. Cook that. You know how to cook pancakes, right? When it's bubbling all over the top and you get used to what it looks like, then you get your spatula and you can flip it. Okay, see that? See those bubbles? Those are hardcore bubbles. I better hurry and turn that. See, obviously I've done this before. I don't know if you can tell. See that? See, there's that oil. See how oily it is? It's just soaked into it. You might use butter, but I get enough butter. I put butter in my coffee and I'm not afraid to use it. I do not use margarine. So I don't know, I've been cooking it with olive oil for 1,000,000 years. Okay, it's cooked, I've set it aside. The tea's been steeping long enough. You know how to make green tea. You don't put it with when the water's boiling hardcore, you let it cool back down again, just long enough for the bubbles to go away, then you pour it in. And you don't steep it forever, just like more like 2-3 minutes. Okay, that's hot enough. I'm gonna add some more olive oil in it and then pour the eggs in. Okay, see, so like this, you just kind of let the base form. Then you can, see if I can do this one-handed. Then you can, as soon as it's cooked enough, you peel it up like this, and I'm going to tilt it. I can't do it with one hand. You peel it up and see how it's going under it? So what you're doing is you don't want it to cook too fast. I mean, you want it to cook fast. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to get that wet stuff underneath. Okay, see, I've just lifted it up, let it pour underneath, lifted it up, pour it underneath. Right now, all the wet stuff's underneath. Now I'm going to flip it. Slightly brown right there. I probably should have flipped it just, when I was talking to you, I probably should have flipped it. Like just before I even said that. Okay, that's good enough. The cheese. The asparagus. Fold it over. Set it on the plate. I like to just put just a little bit of salt on top of the eggs. Okay, I put the syrup on it. You put a little syrup underneath of it and a little on top. See, that way it's minimal. There's a little bit right there, but because too much, that's too many carbs. And then Tabasco sauce, it's done. Green tea, about 1.5 cups of asparagus, and then some cheddar cheese, 3 eggs, Kodiak pancake with 100% organic, 100% maple syrup, But that's a good dinner. 3 times a week. White robe diet.